the legislature and as principal legal advisor to Tim Walker Government and to His Excellency the Lieutenant Governor. This report, its findings and its recommendations were most welcome. One of Mr. Wooler's concerns was at the time of the law officers of the Crown, myself and Mr. Sturgill, should be directed to working only at an appropriate level, a general position which I agree. Specifically, in connection with the administering the charity registration and regulatory functions, Mr. Wooler recommended a change in legislation to enable me to appoint suitably qualified staff to exercise a greater range of functions on my behalf. At a principles level, this is what the bill before us on the Council now seeks to deliver. It seeks to augment the powers of the officers performing the functions of the Attorney General, to delegate the regulatory and registration functions in respect of charities to members of the Chamber's team, or, as a result of an amendment made to the bill in the other place, so to delegate those functions to any other appropriately qualified person. While voting for this amendment, the other place also raised concerns that this was the creation of a new charity registry through the back door. If that is a concern of members of the Council, then I will simply state that this is not the intention of the bill, nor will it be its effect. The amendment seeks to deliver on the recommendation of Mr. Wooler and goes no further, even if it does expand the range of personnel to whom I may delegate my functions beyond that recommended by Mr. Wooler. The Attorney General will remain responsible for making any delegation, including deciding who is appropriately qualified, and the Attorney will remain responsible to determine the performance of functions by that person. The new charity registry will be created in an altogether different fashion and move those responsibilities to the fugitive registrar of charities. Of greater significance to the question of to whom I may delegate functions, which is dealt with in the amendment section 45.1, is the question of the range of powers which may be delegable if this bill is passed. The current Act permits a small range of administrative functions to be delegated. If amended, I should be able to delegate almost all of my functions, but will be prohibited from delegating powers to make orders or regulations under the principal charity acts. Finally, Mr. President, I remind honourable members that there is a broader review of the current regulatory regime relating to charities linked to the post-legislative scrutiny process conducted by the Standing Committee on the Business and Functioning of the Legislative Council. Earlier this year, in April, I and the Executive Director of Legal Services gave evidence to that committee, and I thank the members of it, Mrs. August Phillips, Mrs. Kinch, and Mr. Mercer, for the consideration they have given to this matter. The purpose of this bill is not to detract from the work of that committee, nor to preempt any of its findings or recommendations. Its purpose is simply to facilitate, in line with the Tynwald supported recommendation made in the report, the greater delegation of responsibility by the Attorney General to start within chambers or some other appropriately qualified person. Mr. President, I beg to move the motion stand.
Mrs. August Phillips. Members, the vote on this item. Charities Registration Regulation Amendment Bill 2024 as amended in Keys. All those in favour, please say aye.
Aye.
Against, please say no. The ayes have it. The ayes have it. I just wish to note that the leave of absence has been given to Mrs. Sharp. That, honourable members, concludes the business of Council this morning. Council Stanley Jones, on to the